Hey, great morning, great afternoon, and great evening. This is Jabril, the Real Deal Holloway, and welcome to part 2 on how to make watermarked images. Yesterday we went over how to find a picture online with a quote on it, and today we're going to talk about how to make your very own picture, your very own quote picture, completely from scratch. There's actually two ways to do this. We're going to start again with the more basic way to do it. So, right now I'm on Google. I did a search for deep questions about life, and I'm just gonna go to, and here's the list. Let's see what kind of question I would like to use. What will people say at your funeral? This should be interesting. Let's just right click and then copy that. And now let's go to online image editor, onlineimageeditor.com. And now we're going to go to this third tab, Create Canvas, and we're going to pick the size of the canvas. I'm going to go with 600 by 600, and where it says fill, one color, I'm going to go with black. Now click Create Canvas, and here's the canvas. It's 600 by 600 pixels. Now let's go to Add Text. And here in the box, we're going to just right click and then paste. What will people say at your funeral? Preview. Now let's just rearrange this a little bit. Now if the words go off of the canvas, which in many cases they will, you simply go to the last word. Go to the last word, erase the space in front of it, and then enter to skip a line, and it'll bring the rest of the sentence down here. Now let's go to preview again. Now there's a lot of space here, so I want to fill it up a little bit more, so size, let's pick 90. Okay, let's just go back, 85. I'm gonna go with 80. So, what will people, again, do a little bit of rearranging, a little rearranging. Yeah, that's better. And now, right beneath the box where you type the words, here's a series of 3 different boxes that have lines on them. Pick the middle one and you'll center the words. Bring this down a little bit more. Now the text is more or less in the center of the whole picture. Yeah, I say that's a pretty good size. So let's go to color. I'm going to use white. And we're pretty much done. So let's go to apply. Let's go to my website. 14. I personally recommend that your website is just small enough, big enough to see, but small enough to, not really distract from anything else in the picture. So let's go to apply. Oh, wait. Okay, bring it down here. And let's go to apply. And we're pretty much done here. So let's just go to save. Save image local. And save it to whichever folder you like to keep your downloaded images. And that's how you make that's one way to make a quote from scratch. So let's delete this, because we've already saved it. And it'll take us right back to the home page. Now let's pick out another quote, shall we? Oh, by the way, the best types of pictures, the most popular types of pictures to use on any social media are, well, quotes are the most popular, but you can also use funny pictures and questions. Let's choose a quote by Albert Einstein. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. That sounds good. I never heard it before. So let's highlight that. We're not gonna copy and paste it. We're not gonna copy it right now. We're just gonna highlight it to save our place. Now in the first lesson, I taught you about copyright infringement and how you should avoid certain pictures of people and things of that nature, because that would be copyright infringement. Well, there's a website that you can go to that will allow you to get free, really good pictures of practically anything. There's several websites, but my favorite is called Pixabay, and let's go there right now. Okay, Pixabay. Now here's a search bar. You can search for practically any type of picture you want. The quote was about fairy tales. Well, it's about fairy tales and children, so let's go to fairy tales child. I'm going to say this one was great. Oh, by the way, a few tips about pictures is that pictures with faces on them tend to do the best, especially the ones that have the people in the picture are making eye contact with the camera, and also the best people to have in pictures are women and children. So there's a nice picture, so let's right click, copy image address. Let's go back to online image editor, from URL in this tab, this second tab, and now we're going to paste the website of that picture that we just found, and here we go. It's on the canvas. It's a little too big, so let's go to resize, and let's slide this image a little bit to the left. And now let's go back to the quote that we highlighted. Copy, and then paste it right here in this box. Okay, that was just stupid. So let's. Oh, by the way, we could actually make some different fonts. Let's go with. I'm not even gonna bother to get too deep into this. Let's just pick Times New Roman. I want white text. So let's go. Obviously, you want to make this a little bit smaller. Not that small. That sounds about right. So, 45 color, and let's start right about here. Start right after children. Now, as you can see, it's not blending in. Well, it's blending in. It is blending in a little bit too well. Well, we can fix that. All right. Let's go down to where it says stroke width 2, and there's your outline. Now go to where it says stroke and pick black. There you go. Let's make the stroke width a little bit darker, and there you go. You can also add shadow by clicking this little box, and I like it better that way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to keep it right there. And that's how you put text. That's how you add text to a, let's make this dash a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's how you add text to a photograph. And you can also skip the lines a little bit more. Put a little bit more space between the lines. And go right here. And there you go. I chose 1.1. You can also make the actual letters spaced a little bit further apart. I like it right here, so yeah, let's click apply. Don't forget to watermark it. Again, let's go to 14. Well, it's dark down there, so you don't really need the outline. Don't need a shadow either. I personally like my watermarks to be Arial bold. So right here. And there you go. That's how you make a watermarked image completely from scratch. Don't forget to save image local, and there you go. That's how you make a watermarked image. Part 2. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and I will answer them, and I will possibly go over them in tomorrow's video. See ya!